starting lineups for tonight's game. First, the starters for Roger Bacon. At guard is senior number 1, Zuri Edmondson. At guard is senior number 5, Jeremiah Flower. At forward is sophomore number 11, Ryan Howard. At guard is sophomore number 42, Marjani Tate. And at forward is junior number 35, Josiah McGee. Head coach Don Neal. Now the starters for your Elder Green Berets. At guard, senior number 2, Aiden Bird. At guard, junior number 3, Will Cluxton. At guard, junior number 10, Matthew Luby. At center, junior number 12, Joe Royer. And at forward, junior number 23, Preston Bird. Head coach Joe Schoenfeld. Referees for tonight's games, Rob Bear Jr., Tom Sullivan, Ori Beckman.
All right, Casey, we are back, and we're here for the beginning of the game. Your starters for Elder out there, sports fans, if you didn't hear, we've got Aiden Byrne, Willard Cluxton, Joe Royer, Matthew Luby, and Bryson Mers.
Yeah, and as Mr. Rogers said, we will be taking on Roger Bacon, and they are coming off a tough loss to McNick, 57-50. While Elder is fresh, not having a game last night because of exams. You know, their legs are fresh, their brains are fried due to the exam schedule this week. So here we are, tip-off. Elder gets possession. Warriors got the ball, gets it to Byrne. Byrne to Cluxton. Cluxton to Luby, back to Royer. Cluxton calls a play, and Byrne slows things down a little bit, getting things set up. Aiden Byrne unable to connect, but stays with it, gets the offensive rebound, gets it to Royer. Royer finishes with a quick little bunny inside the paint. Elder leads 2-0.
That was a 3 by Ryan Halal for Bacon. Elder trailing 3-2.
And there's another
outstanding pass by Cluxton. No look.
Can always count on Willard Cluxton giving you a little craftiness. Love watching him play.
He's an excellent ball handler. Sometimes his teammates are not ready for the ball, though, which can be a problem.
Yeah.
He reminds me a lot of Joey Sabato, former point guard here at Elder. And as we were talking about earlier, tonight is a celebration of the 25th anniversary of the 93 state champions, which was a team that contained current Winthrop University head coach Pat Kelsey, who was another fine point guard for Elder.
Yeah, and actually, I'm not sure if you knew this, Mr. Rogers, but Pat Kelsey transferred to Elder his senior year to play basketball here, and that's how they won the state championship. And he came from Roger Bacon.
Did not know that. Another basket by Royer makes it 4-3 Elder. It's a 3 off the mark from the corner by number 3, Trey Munson.
Royer gets the rebound, sets things up. Cluxton brings it down. Just getting a little bit of motion offense going here. Cluxton with the little 15-footer, can't connect. Good box out there by Roger Bacon. Now they're pushing it down the floor. As number 5.
Pull-up jumper by Flowers. 5-4, Roger Bacon. Cluxton gets it across the timeline.
Aiden Byrne can't connect from 3 there.
A lot of contact under the basket, no call.
Yeah, the refs are seeming to let them play a little bit.
There's a foul on Luby.
And Flowers gets fouled, goes to the line for a chance for 2 free throws. Connects on the first.
Holmes into the game for Elder. Gives Royer a break.
And Flowers connects on both free throws.
7-4. Scoreboard says 6, but it should be 7. And then, unless there was some kind of violation, but I don't think so. Or if they changed the 3 that was earlier to a 2, but I don't think they did. They'll check that scoreboard and they'll get that fixed because they score in the scorebook. So I'm sure they'll get it fixed.
Cluxton gambles there with a little bit of going for the steal. Catches back up with his guy. Roger Bacon slows things down up top.
A lot of contact underneath, but Bryson Murr is strong enough to get the ball knocked out of his arm, and it'll be inbound for Elder.
Roger Bacon showing a little bit of press action here. Nothing the Panthers can't handle. Bryson kind of leaves Willard, comes back. Aiden Byrne gets the ball and dribbles it off Roger Bacon's foot, so possession will stay with the Panthers.
Full court pressure from Roger Bacon.
Good backdoor cut there by Bryson. Looks like an offensive foul there on Anthony Holmes.
That's an illegal screen. He was moving.
Yep, wasn't set.
They still haven't changed that scoreboard to 7-4. I can't believe it.
I'm curious to why.
Nobody said anything.
We must have missed something, I guess.
Yeah, maybe they changed one of those 3s to a 2, but I thought it was a sure 3 if I remember right.
Excellent defense there by Byrne as his offender tries to go backdoor, but Byrne stays with him. Gets the steal, and now Luby picks up a foul. 75 feet from the basket. Not the best foul there.
That's his second.
That is his second, and here comes Eric Beck to check in for him. Will Joe Royer check in for Holmes again. Excellent hustle there by Willard Cluxton. He dives for the loose ball, but can't get there in time.
Yeah, Willard was being held by Edmondson, and he broke free of that and tried to dive for it, but it was a little bit too late.
Excellent hustle, though. Hopefully that sparks the team a little bit, gets the enthusiasm levels up. Good ball movement there by Roger Bacon.
Yeah, they made the extra pass there, Casey, and that resulted in an easy layup for Tate. It says 8-4, but I've got 9 points here, but we'll see.
Yeah,
there's a layup for Byrne.
We'll have to check in with that score at the next timeout or at the end of the quarter, whichever one comes first. Here comes Buxton, pushes down the floor, and he's fouled by number 15.
Jonah Allen.
Jonah Allen, okay.
His first team's first back into the Panthers, and the Holmes.
And it looks like Holmes checks back in for Royer. So they're going every couple minutes with those two, keeping them fresh.
2:28 remaining here in the first period.
As Holmes tries to do a little bit too much there.
Another turnover.
Yep. Can't be having this many turnovers if you expect to win ball games. Got to value the basketball. Ooh. A backdoor cut there as Eric Beck gets beat. Looks like Tate finishes the layup there. I'm sorry. Correction, that was Jonah Allen.
That was Allen, yep, and it was a nice pass from Bird.
Roger Bacon has noticed that Elder's been overplaying on defense, and they're taking advantage of it. Elder's going to have to adjust a little bit there. As Jake Byrne checks in the game, and he has a perfect pass down to Royer as Royer gets fouled. Can't connect on the way. Oh, okay. It looks like it's offensive going against Royer. No, Eric Beck, I'm sorry.
Wow.
What was
I mean, that was because of the player control of Beck before the pass to Royer, and Royer definitely got hammered under the basket.
Yeah. So there must have been something with Beck.
So
before.
it was on Beck, and Beck left the ground and was airborne and charged into his man. That was Tate.
Yep, the 12-foot jumper. Baseline, Cluxton brings the ball up.
Yeah, all I can think of is that there was a lane violation or something on one of those free throws. Because he definitely made them both. Or that they changed that 3 to a 2. But it's 12-6 now, and nobody's arguing. Long three by number 5, no good. Rebound Kandra.
Yep.
Double teamed, Cluxton gets it away to Byrne.
There's those turnovers again.
Another quick hands of Roger Bacon.
Can't be throwing those lazy passes.
Long three by Tate, no good. Rebound by Mers.
Cluxton walks it up.
Under a minute.
Good cut there by Mers. Eric Beck saw a little late. Now they're just going to slow it down. Looks like they're going to go for one shot here as 18 seconds is on the clock. Oh, no, Cluxton pops a three, just strong. Kandra with the rebound, and he can't finish. But he will go to the line to shoot 2 with 11.9 seconds on the clock in the first quarter. Elder's down 12-6. It looks like we'll have 3 different Panthers checking in the game for a defensive series here. 4 different Panthers: Jake Byrne, Gunnar Wall, Carmen Dominican, and Connor Keys. So it looks like they're going with a defensive package here, which is smart. This is a big stop going into the end of the quarter. Trying to get situated here. Oh, he made better. Okay. Roger Bacon's going to let it slide up until it gets half court, pick it up. 6 seconds on the clock. Good defense here by Elder. Excellent job as the Panthers hold on, stopping Roger Bacon from scoring at the end of the quarter. So we will go into the start of the second quarter with the Panthers down 12-8.
Halftime for our 1993 state championship reunion presentation. Guys, here's the 1992 state championship at halftime.
So 12-8 here in favor of the Spartans. Begin the second quarter, be Spartans ball on the alternate possession. A lot of bad turnovers by the Panthers in that first period. Let's see if they can keep better control of the ball in the second.
And with Luby in foul trouble, they're going with Eric Beck in replace of him, and also Connor Keys.
Connor Keys was all over that guy for Bacon, no call. Connor Keys playing with a taped up right hand, left over a football injury. It's a 5-second call on Cluxton.
There's another turnover.
Cluxton trying to dribble too much there. He should have got it away and then made a cut.
Although I do love watching him in his craftiness, he's got to give that ball up, get the ball moving a little bit.
There was a foul on Cluxton.
Yep. As Trey Munson will go to the line, attempting 2 free throws. Connects on the first. And Coach Schoenfeld looks putting Matthew Luby back into the game as well as Joe Royer. So Luby's going to have to watch out here, having 2 fouls, can't pick up that third one. Very big part of the team.
Yeah, 5 team fouls for Elder, only 2 for Roger Bacon, so that could become a factor here in the second quarter. Byrne gets his own rebound.
Gets fouled.
Fouled on the arm by number 11. That's Ryan Halal.
Ryan Haller is first, team's third. Long shoot 2 for Elder, 8 Turner. Back in the game, the Panthers are back.
Byrne makes the first, 14-9, Elder down by 5. Byrne cashes in on both free throws.
So we got quick rotations here for the Panthers as Eric Beck checks back in for Luby. Love the defense there by Bryson. Cluxton gets the steal and throws it up to
throws
Bryson.
it away.
Yep. Didn't see that defender coming. Heads up play there by Flowers, throwing it off Byrne's leg to keep possession. Little bit of miscommunication there by the Panthers.
Flowers with the left hand. That's hammered by Royer.
Foul called on number 12 for Elder Joe Royer, his first, team sixth. The line shooting 2 for the Spartans.
14-10, Elders close the gap here a little bit. Flowers missed one.
Back into the game for the Panthers, Jake Byrne and Matthew Luby checking in for Bryson and Eric Beck. So, again, they're going with a quick rotation, making sure that Luby stays out of getting that third foul.
Flowers makes the second. Elder down by 5. Full court pressure again applied by Bacon.
Oh, Byrne kind of slips there a little bit as he's driving. Kicks it back out to Cluxton. Cluxton hits the 3. There we go. 15-13 now.
Crowd comes to life a little bit here. Not so much the cheering section, but the adults and the alumni on the far side.
Oh, might have pushed off a little bit there. Coach Schoenfeld's not very happy.
Zebras missed that one.
Oh, there we go. Byrne with the steal. And
he's hammered by 22. That's Tate.
Foul call on number 22 for Roger Bacon, Alexander Tate. His first, team's 4th. Checking in for the Spartans, number 3, Trey Munson.
That's the 4th team foul on Bacon. 15-13 with 5:58 remaining here. Just over 2 minutes elapsed or just over a minute elapsed in the second period. 2 minutes. Cluxton in the backcourt comes across the timeline.
Really?
Beck with some garbage underneath, or not Beck, but
Byrne.
Jake Byrne.
Can't finish that little bunny in the paint. And
Edmondson. Nice little finger roll by Edmondson. Bacon back up by 4.
Cluxton with a little bit of fake and go there as he gets fouled.
By Mason Cromer.
Can't finish the layup, but he will go to the line as well for 2 free throws.
Team fouls are even at 6 now. Every other one now will be the bonus. Cluxton misses the first.
That's a rare miss there by Cluxton as he comes from a free throw shooting family, if you will.
Absolutely.
With his dad, the greatest free throw shooter in the world. His years at NKU where he went 96 for 96. That's 100%, Mr. Rogers.
Yep.
In a single season. I don't think anyone has ever done that.
Yep. I am aware of that.
And looks like, will they be in the bonus? No, is that 6 or is that 7? Looks like 6.
1 and 1. Oh, they said that's the 6th. Man, they are all screwed up. They already had the 6th before.
That's what I was thinking too. And here comes that double team trap on the press. Byrne comes up.
Maybe that wasn't a foul. Maybe that was just out of bounds. I don't know.
Oh.
That's going to be a foul on Byrne.
Byrne getting a little frustrated there. Kind of pushes the guy who's guarding him down. And that was not needed at all.
That's not a shooting foul because it's player control.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
The referee says Aiden Byrne was on the baseline before he knocked it off the Bacon player. Elder down by 3, 4 minutes, 52 seconds remaining.
Cluxton fights to the screen there, preventing the 3 from the corner, but they get it back out to the number.
Long 3 by McGee. 6-point lead now for the Spartans. Eric Beck with a good feed to Royer. Blocked by number 3.
McGee fires a long 3 there, can't connect, just short.
Oh my.
As Byrne, it looks like they're gonna, oh, it was a block. Okay.
Nope, he's calling a charge.
Oh, he did call a charge. Jake Byrne running in transition. Just runs right into the Roger Bacon player who was set, so they indeed called that a charge. Bryson Murs back into the game, replacing Jake Byrne.
That's the 8th team foul on Elder. There's going to be another foul on Byrne, fighting through the screen. Munson at the line will shoot 1 and 1. Munson's 2 for 2 from the line so far tonight. 3 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. Elder finds himself down by 6, and now it's 7.
And here comes Matthew Luby back into the game, checking in for Eric Beck with just under 4 minutes to go in the first half.
Coach Schoenfeld searching for some kind of combination here of quickness and ball handling and shooting. Try to solve this really tough defense of Roger Bacon. Cluxton struggling to get it across the timeline.
Gotta get rid of the ball. He's got, well.
Gets a screen from Royer. Dishes it out to Luby for 3 around the rim and out. Edmondson back to Munson for 3. Off the mark, rebound by Murs. Murs guarded by Flowers. Gunnar Wall with a left-handed dribble. Gives it up to Murs. He doesn't want to shoot that 3. That's not his shot. Gives it up to Wall. Wall, lefty. To Royer. Timeout. Coach Schoenfeld. 2 minutes, 34 seconds remaining. Elder trails by 8.
All right, and we're back out of the timeout by Coach Schoenfeld, looking to get things changed up a little bit on the offensive side. With this tough Roger Bacon defense, they're trying to switch things up as their offense is not working.
There's another lazy pass by Luby.
Bad turnover. Elder's going to have to change that in the second half. Oh, and Cluxton gets set. They're going to call a charge on that one.
Offensive foul on the Sparks, number 11, Ryan Howard.
And here comes Byrne back into the game for the Panthers.
Well, credit the high basketball IQ of Willard Cluxton there. He knows that so far this referee crew has called a couple of charges, and so to stay consistent, they called one there as well.
Yeah.
So he stood in there and knew the charge was coming, took the hit, and drew the foul. Cluxton one-on-one against Edmondson, looking for somebody to cut. Byrne gets it into Kandra.
Wow.
Kandra had a second there, but a nice recovery by McCoy.
Couldn't pull it
McGee.
in, yep. But it will stay with the Panthers, so they'll have a chance to get something going here under the basket.
All right, a set play here from Cluxton underneath their basket. Lobs it into Mers.
Oh,
Another.
There's Kandra again, posting it up. They get into it, but they can't finish.
Elder definitely has the height advantage if they could get some working in there with Kandra or Royer. Bacon's more of a perimeter team, but they have quick hands. They like to shoot the three. There's the three by Flowers. Good.
Extends this lead to 11 for the Roger Bacon Spartans.
With just under 2 minutes to play.
Good cut there by Luby. Just another careless turnover there by the Panthers. They're going to have to change something here coming out the second half if they want to win this ball game.
Well, they are nervous on their offensive possessions, and they're trying to make too much happen right away. They're not letting their offense flow and get into the flow of the game. They're trying to force it. Flowers with the ball now, hounded by Beck. Flowers strong with the ball. Tate, they wanted to travel, and Flowers instead gets a three.
And here comes Elder in transition, looking to push the ball. Luby pulls it back out and gets it to Cluxton.
Bacon has doubled up Elder, 28-14.
Cluxton drives and gets fouled on the way up, so he'll go to the line shooting two. Just about 1 minute left to go in the half. We'll have Jake Byrne and Gunnar Wall checking back into the game.
Cluxton makes his first. That breaks a run there for Bacon. Elder had been within 4, which they were down by 4 at the end of the first period, but Bacon was on at least a 10-point run there. Cluxton makes them both to pull Elder within 12. Tate looks to throw it across the lane.
Bodies flying everywhere down there.
Flowers with another three, leaves his hands up, but that one doesn't go. Cluxton with 45 seconds. Can Elder get a 2-for-1 here? Try to get a basket quick.
Oh.
Holmes looking for somebody, back cutting. Nobody there. Bacon overplaying. Here. Byrne to Cluxton.
And looks like they're going to get Munson for the foul there as Willard Cluxton will head to the line for the 1-1 bonus. Yep.
That's only Munson's first. Yeah, Bacon's done a pretty good job. Only number 11, Halal, has got 2 fouls. They got 9 team fouls spread all through their lineup. Cluxton with the 1-1. Makes the first. Yeah, the defense is really stifling by Bacon, and it got a lot of hands in the passing lanes, a lot of turnovers from the Panthers. They're going to have to do a lot better job of holding the ball and controlling the ball, protecting the ball in the second half. this guard-oriented, quick lineup for the Spartans, and they're going to hold it for the last shot. 10 seconds here. Flowers, Edmondson.
Good defense there by Cluxton as he
shot a little early. Byrne, he ran with it. No, can't get that off. Well, Elder closed the gap a little there to 10 points, 28-18 at half. That was a 16-10 period, second period advantage for the Spartans. So they add to their 4-point advantage after one quarter, makes it a 10-point game here at halftime, 28-18. We're going to leave you here to take a break, but we'll let you listen to the festivities here at halftime while we're honoring the 1993 state championship team. And we'll see you back when the third period gets underway.
Varsity Basketball team came into the season with high expectations. After winning the GCL championship Cam was a 3-11 man, ranked in top 10 of scoring leaders in Elder Record books. He had a very solid mid-range game for a big man. He went on to play college basketball at Rebecca Nazarene. Number 11, Pat Kelsey. Pat was a four-general coach of a fourth player. He went on to play collegiately at Wyoming and Xavier, and coached at Wake Forest and Xavier, currently the head men's basketball coach at Winthrop. Number 45, Dave Ginn. Dave was a teammate in several statistical categories. During the McDonald's All-American Team nominee, he was honored with the Mr. Panther Award by his coaches and teammates. He wowed the crowd playing above the rim with multiple dunks and went on to play football at the University of Kentucky. Helped beat Alabama, the last time that's ever happened. Dave Ginn. Number 23, Johnny Clementine Miller. Clementine is one of Elder's all-time leading scorers. Was honored his first team, Ohio All-Tournament team, averaging over 27 points a game to the state tournament. John also holds multiple records at Elder football. In his first team All-State honoree, Johnny went on to play basketball and football at Tilden University. Johnny's son JT is a sophomore and currently plays for the Panthers. Johnny Miller. The number 21, Mike Sloan. Mike was
All right, Casey, we're back. Panthers facing a 10-point deficit here as they start out the second half. They will get the first possession. Just a couple of scoring highlights from the first half. Willard Cluxton leads the Panthers with 8 points out of 18. And Flowers for Roger Bacon has 11 of his team's 28.
Things Elder's got to look to do here in the second half, and I'm sure Coach Schoenfeld was very angry about his turnovers. They got to value the basketball. Can't have more than 1 or 2 turnovers this half if they want to win this ball game. And there we go, Cluxton with the opening possession, hits a 3-pointer.
It's a great start. Cuts the deficit to 7. There's a steal, possibly.
Nope.
Loose ball picked up by Halal. Three off the mark. That's going to be a foul from behind on Bacon. 35.
Excellent box out there by Aiden Byrne, causing that foul.
Just the first foul on McGee.
And here Roger Bacon with that little...
Still full court pressure.
Yep.
Man-to-man with trapping defense. They look to trap whenever they get somebody to pick up their dribble.
Yeah, the guys with the ball on Elder's team have to watch out for that and come back and help their guys out. Easy press to beat if you're helping out your teammates. Byrne slowing things down a little bit, getting a little bit of offense going. Cluxton fires away another 3. There we go. Cluxton hits 2 threes right out the bat. Keep him hot, that will be in good shape.
4-point deficit.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
Looks like...
wow, looked like a travel and a charge, but they're going to call a hold before that.
And it looks like Luby got his hand in there on the foul before the travel and the charge.
That's Luby's third.
That is his third. That's a tough break there for the Panthers.
Now they're saying he was shooting. There's no way.
Yeah, that's
they're giving him shots. Oh, they're giving him continuation. He made the basket.
Oh my God.
And that's one shot. That's ridiculous. Unbelievable. The basket by Tate.
Now, if they try to call that on Cluxton for a block, and then, yes, he was shooting, but I think Luby definitely got him.
Before the shot.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. Bacon. Flowers takes a tough fall there. Slow to get up. Looks to have fell awkwardly on his left shoulder, left arm.
Aiden Byrne to take the ball out on the baseline.
See if we can get Cluxton open there. They're all over him back in the corner there.
No look pass. Kandra can't handle it. Murs just inside the 3-point line.
17-footer, can't connect, just short. But Elder keeps it alive with the offensive rebound. Beck's kind of struggling down there in the paint, gets it back out to Byrne. Bryson slows things down. Here goes Willard. Kicks it out to Murs. Murs up top to Byrne. Byrne directing traffic. Again, Byrne pulls it out, slows things down, gets some offense running. Uh-oh. Byrne just short on the three-pointer, but Kandra stays with it. Looks like he got fouled there on the ground.
Foul on Halal. Timeout.
Bacon, it looks like. Yep.
Bacon takes a timeout. 31-24, 7-point deficit for the Panthers. They were down by 10 and 2 quick threes by Willard Cluxton cut the gap, but then a mysterious three-point play by Bacon was able to regain that gap back up to 7, and it was after it had been cut to 4.
And that gets Luby his third foul, which is a very tough break for the Panthers, as he's a big part of the team.
Yeah, they need his ball handling out there and his calming sense of gamesmanship, having played last year as a sophomore many good minutes. This brings a lot of experience to the floor. Cluxton played a lot later in the season as a sophomore, but now the junior point guard.
Oh, man.
And they're going to call Byrne for the screen underneath the basket. That's his third. That was a pretty good acting job there by the Bacon player. You got to give it to him.
He must be on the soccer team there.
If you get bumped in a screen, fall over, and the ref might call it. Beck all over Flowers.
Oh, and there we go.
And they're going to call it on Beck, I'm sure.
That was a charge.
And look at this ref. The other ref. Oh, they called it a charge, no basket. Okay, that's a good play then.
And an interesting call here by Coach Schoenfeld, putting Luby back in the game. He has 3 fouls.
That's only the first foul on Flowers.
Oh, Beck kind of stumbles a little bit, but he stays with it. Gets it to Luby.
Fouls on Tate. 4 fouls on Bacon in the second half here. That could become a factor. We're down 7. Things are getting a little chippy out there, Casey.
Yeah, the refs are, I think the refs are going to start cutting down a little bit, take control of this game again.
Yeah, there's a lot of contact, a lot of holding.
And there we
go. A lot of fighting through threes. Another 3 by Cluxton. Cuts it to 4 again.
Perfect.
Elder needs a stop.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my, that's going to be offensive. Flowers with an elbow there, felt the pressure.
A little bit too much there. Call it offensive. So now Elder's got the ball, and Roger Bacon staying in that little full court press, trying to get a little bit of pressure on him. Cluxton gets it up with ease.
Willard Cluxton with 9 points here in the second half, with 3 threes.
He pops a 17-footer.
That one was deflected a little bit. Luby with a good offensive rebound, and Kandra another block.
Kandra goes up strong, gets fouled, so he'll go to the line for 2. Way to stay with it there for the Panthers.
Fouls on number 32. That's Mason Cromer. That's his second. 6th foul on Bacon here in the third period. 4 minutes, 26 seconds remaining. So the Zebras helping out Elder a little bit here in the second half. Kandra gets the roll. Luke Kandra with some nice offense. 3 for 3 from the foul line. I don't want to jinx him. He's got a nice release. Luke, of course, is a offensive lineman on the football team, probably starting to get some offers rolling in to play football in college.
Not to mention he's got a good chance going to state and track for the shot put.
Excellent point. Excellent point, Casey.
3-sport athlete.
Flowers is fouled by Beck. I have him down for a second, but I might have missed it. I might have had Jake Byrne instead of him. The announcer said that was his first. That's the third on Elder.
Flowers looks to get two.
And
the first.
Flowers gets back iron there.
Aiden Byrne checks back into the game for Eric Beck.
31-29. Elder has closed the 10-point halftime deficit down to 2 with over 4 minutes remaining. Flowers hits the second, and it's back up to a 3-point difference. Cluxton hounded by McGee. Gets it across the timeline. Actually, that's Allen on Cluxton. Cluxton for another three. Looked like he shuffled his feet, got away with it.
19-footer too strong.
Nice,
getting on the floor.
Nice fight for the rebound. And he started to get up.
Good call by the refs there.
If he just stayed down and threw the ball out, he would have been all right as soon as he started to get up. That was a travel on Cromer. Cromer's in there to try to give Bacon some height, but of course he doesn't have the muscle of Kandra.
Not at all.
Mers looking for some offense.
Good
rises
move.
high but cannot connect. Baseball pass. Down to Allen. Allen to McGee. Munson guarded by the quick hands of Willard Cluxton. Munson rises at the foul line extended. No good. Rebound Mers.
Here goes Elder.
Byrne.
That's
Back out to Cluxton. He's feeling it. Missed that one. Byrne tried to get it and is diving all. Oh, and there goes big Luke Kandra over the top.
That's dangerous right there, Mr. Rogers.
That's a first down, Kandra.
Kandra gets a breather.
That's a lot of Panther falling on top of you there.
Yeah, we might need a towel out there as much as Kandra sweating. Might have a wet floor.
We might need a mop.
But excellent hustle there by Kandra.
Yep, the fans on the far side give him a good ovation, and he gets a nice breather. Elder down by 3, 32-29. 3:13 remaining in the third period. Munson. Flowers misses. Good rebound by Holmes.
Elder looking to run a little bit here.
Mers takes it himself. Tipped in by Holmes. No good. That's going to be a foul on McGee.
So we got Bryson Mers at the line shooting 2.
That's 7 fouls. Elder will be in the bonus the rest of the half. So let's see if they can convert foul line. This is the one way to make a comeback, Casey, is when the clock is stopped. If you can make free throws, that's how you can get back in a ball game. And Bryson Mers gets back iron. That's the second miss for Elder. Cluxton had one other miss. Kandra had been perfect and Byrne had been perfect. Mers gets, no roll. Good offensive rebound by Holmes, is hammered, no call, and then he just pounds number 11 right in the face. Holmes' second foul. So Mers 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Elder now 11 of 14 from the line. They're going to need to keep that percentage up if they're getting back in this game.
Cluxton looks to slide over and get a steal there. Oh, looks like they're going to get him for the foul there on the reach-in. He's kind of frustrated with the refs a little bit, maybe frustrated with himself. He thought he got the ball there.
Back-to-back fouls for Elder brings the total to 7 for Bacon and 5 for Elder. So it looks like we're going to be going to the foul line a lot here in the remainder of this game.
Like you said, Mr. Rogers, I think this game's coming down to free throws. Whoever makes their free throws is going to come out victorious.
Good defense by Elder. Munson hounded by Cluxton, and he steals it, and then he fouled, and there's a little push. There's a little push, and that's a technical right there.
So now will he get the technical free throws and then his 1-and-1 free throws, or what's the ruling there?
Yep, he's going to get 1-and-1, then a technical, then Elder gets the ball back.
Okay,
That's what should happen. And there's
excellent job by Cluxton keeping his composure, just walking away from the situation there.
and a little weak. So he missed the 1-and-1. So now he's got 2 more for the technical. Doesn't have to be a 1-and-1. He had a chance to tie the game with 3 free throws, or he actually had the potential of 4, so he probably was thinking about that. As much of a basketball IQ as Willard Cluxton has. There's still one more technical.
Yep.
And then Elder's going to get the ball. So they might find themselves down 1 here if Cluxton can make the next, and he does.
And it looks like Royer's going to check back into the game.
Cluxton 7 for 9 from the line, makes it 32-31. Elder outscoring Bacon 13-3 so far, or 13-4 so far in this third period.
And Elder has a chance to take the lead off this technical.
Yeah, a lead they haven't had since it was 2-0.
Byrne drives.
Oh, he's got to make that. Got to be strong with that, Aiden. You got to get that above the rim and give it a chance to get in. That's a double bonus, but he was in the act of shooting, but we got double bonus the rest of the game with 2 minutes and then 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. And Byrne misses. Oh. Luckily it wasn't a 1-and-1, it was a shooting foul. Byrne with a chance to tie the score. Misses again.
Bacon looking to run a little bit. Cluxton stops the ball, they slow it down. Fire up a 3 in and out.
No good, rebound Royer. Gives it up to Cluxton. Cluxton just on fire to start this third period.
That little no-look pass to Bryson.
How many times have you seen this, Casey, in a game, though? A team dominating the first half, comes out a little flat, the other team gets hot, and it's a whole new ball game. Used to remember this a lot with my Bearcats. There's a good no-look by Cluxton, but they're going to call Royer for a travel.
Yeah, and I think back to your point, Mr. Rogers, I think, this is a typical Elder team. They get down, but they're not going to quit. They're going to keep fighting, especially in the second half. And normally that's working pretty well for them.
I was listening to some of your commentary back from the Cooper game, the last game played here on Elder's floor. And Elder really fought back well in that game in the second half. Just didn't have enough to finish it off in the last minute. They had possessions down 1 and down 2 and then down 3 in the last minute and could not convert. And Cooper made their free throws down the stretch. So we'll see if that happens here and if the Panthers have learned anything. There's Flowers with a jump stop. Rebound by Edmondson, and he makes it and is fouled. Edmondson. That's a great play there.
Excellent finish, too.
Fouls on Royer. That's his third.
And Aiden Byrne looks to check back into the game for Eric Beck.
Actually, Beck, sorry. Third on Beck.
So he'll get a chance to convert to the three-point play, as he does. So Roger Bacon goes up 4 points with just under a minute to go in the third quarter.
That was a big sequence there.
And a turnover there by Cluxton. Oh, and Roger Bacon goes for the home run passes.
Oh.
Looks like he threw it.
Flowers got pushed by Mers. No call there. Crazy. Well, we got a break there because Cluxton threw it away, trying to be a little bit too fancy. 35-31. Mers gets it into Luby. Luby's going to need to bring it up against full court pressure. Byrne directing traffic.
slows things down a little bit as we got just under 35 seconds left to go in the quarter.
You know, that great play before the other sequence was by Royer. It was alert enough to get that no-look pass from Cluxton, but then shuffled his feet under the basket trying to make the lay-in. You'll hope maybe next year when Joe's a senior, he might just go up and dunk that sucker.
Oh, for sure. He is a big man.
Yeah, and with a little bit of time in the weight room as a tight end, split end, he's going to be a specimen. That's the fourth on Halal.
So
Luby's 0 for 0 at the foul line. We need him to make a couple. There we go.
Fouls are going to start coming into play here. So we got
5.2 seconds left, and Elder's already in the double bonus. Elder's committed 6 fouls, so the next one will put Bacon in the 1-and-1. Elder doesn't want to foul on this last 5.2 seconds of possession. Luby toes the line, makes the second.
Gunnar Walczyk's into the game. First time in the second half, I believe.
Here comes Edmondson running the full length of the court.
Double charge there. Is it going to? So Holmes and Jake Burns set up. They both get run over.
Offensive.
Yep. Charge call. That's the 4th or 5th charge call.
Yep, that ref has called them all that way.
I like it.
And I would say they were definitely set
Yeah.
when he left. He went ahead and left his feet and went up into him. Eric Beck just holds the ball, but that's a great third quarter for Elder. They got 15 points to the 7 for Roger Bacon, so a 10-point deficit was turned into a 2-point deficit when Elder actually had a chance to take the lead when they were down 1.
Cluxton kind of heating up there. I think he had 3 threes.
3 threes and a couple of free throws, so he now has, by my unofficial count, let's see, 12, 14, 16, 19 points. 19 points out of 33 for the Panthers, so more than half of the Panthers' points. It's nice to see the team come out and have a really good quarter there, Casey. Perhaps they really were motivated by Coach Schoenfeld, talking about a little of the history that took place here at halftime with the 93 team being honored and a lot of history being brought back. That team with 24 wins and a lot of comeback victories. They were talking about some of the playoff games where they were down as many as 13 points and came back to win against teams that were nationally ranked on their way to the 3rd state championship in Elder basketball history 25 years ago in 1993.
It's awesome seeing all these guys come back together, have a little reunion.
What's really neat, you know, is that a lot of them are here anyway. The ones that are still in town, they're still supporting their alma mater 25 years after they played here. Some of them sons played here, some of them coach here, some of them coach in the college ranks as well. The basketball has been a part of their life.
And a beautiful pass by Byrne as Willard Cluxton comes off the curl cut.
And we got a tie game.
Beautiful play right there by Elder.
Flowers looks for the 3. And Byrne can't come up with that.
Byrne picks up a cheap foul, so they'll go to the line for the 1-on-1
That's his
bonus.
4th.
Not the smartest foul there by Aiden Byrne, reaching in there. Like you said, he's got 4 fouls now, and so his cousin Jake Byrne's going to check in for him.
All right, Elder's got to be alert here. This is a 1-and-1. They want to make sure that they box out well, Luke Kandra and Bryson Mers. This is Marjani Tate makes the first. puts Roger Bacon back on top, 36-35. Elders never had the lead since they were ahead 2-0. Tate makes the second, 37-35. Cluxton brings it up against Flowers.
Flowers kind of testing him there. No problem for Cluxton as he strips up a little bit. But Luby there to save the ball.
Brings it into the big guy. Kandra
looks
at the back
cut there by Bryson Murs as he gets the reverse layup. Ties the ball game back up. Excellent ball movement there by the Panthers.
Good dish by Kandra.
Big fella.
Oh, that was a travel, no call, and they got him. They got 2 out of it. (39-37) Bacon. Kandra, not much of an offensive threat, looks to distribute the ball.
Luby goes right by his defender.
Blocked.
Gets blocked on the other side.
By Allen.
Here comes Bacon.
Edmondson.
Good move there.
Kandra with a nice.
Excellent block.
Flowers with 3.
He's shooting well tonight. Got to get a hand in his face.
5-point lead for Roger Bacon.
Just about 6 minutes left to go in regulation. Jake Burns slows things down, gets it back out to Luby at half court.
Elder with the 4-guard offense. 4 guards and Kandra in the post. Murs playing out on the perimeter. Murs looking to get something started. And a good rebound.
Can't finish in the paint as Luby looks kind of frustrated. He was wide open.
Good rebound by McGee against Kandra.
Murs kind of tripped up there. Gets situated.
Tate fakes a 3. Now with a 5-point lead, Bacon can run a little clock. No shot there by Edmondson.
They're still looking to.
Murs. Cluxton trying to play off the ball here and see if he can get his 3, but
Flowers is all over that.
Byrne fakes the 3,
Byrne.
takes it, and misses the
finish,
layup. Got his own rebound. Oh, and they called a foul on Allen. Good hustle there by Jake Byrne. He missed the layup, but got his own rebound.
Now he'll get 2 free throws. Look to put this back into a 1-possession game.
All right, we got to make free throws in this 4th quarter, Jake Byrne.
Good stroke there. Connects on the first one. Eric Beck checks back into the game as Cluxton comes out for a minute. Interesting call there.
Again, the clock stopped. Chance for Elder to cut the deficit to 3. 42-38, 4:58 remaining here at the pit. Elder 4-3 on the year since and Byrne misses the second. Another miss for Elder.
Roger Bacon out in transition. Luby with excellent hands there as he hustles in, gets the ball knocked out of Roger Bacon. Looking to make a layup.
Luby.
Good hustle.
Doesn't even look at Munson, who he basically obliterated there, and it'll be Bacon ball out of bounds. As I was saying before, there's Tate for 3, around the rim and out.
Bryson stays
Murs.
with it. Yep.
Tries to get it to Byrne. Back out to Luby for 3. Miss. Holmes can't get the rebound.
Oh, might have traveled a little bit there.
Cromer got away with it. There's a foul on Luby. A little late getting there.
I think that might be Luby's 4th foul.
It is, according to my unofficial stats.
So we'll have Cluxton check back in.
I'm sure most of our listeners, if they're Elder basketball fans, know that Coach Schoenfeld got his 400th career win in the time since we've last broadcast, at least on EH Sports. That was against Western Hills, I believe, or was it against Withrow? I think he might have 401 now. And Elder's 4-3 on the season after our last broadcast, which was that heartbreaking loss to Cooper. And now we're trying to see if they can come back and eke out a win here against Roger Bacon. Holmes gives it up to Luby. Luby against tough defense. Byrne fakes, gets him up in the air and cannot convert. Unbelievable.
Second time now, Burns going in.
And could try to get the and one.
Now he's got to knock down both these free throws.
Yep. If you can't get the and one, you got to make both free throws. And Byrne misses again.
And Warrior checks back into the game for Holmes. Get the big man in.
Elder down by 4. They've missed several free throws here in the second half that could have them in the lead.
Game changer.
Byrne misses another. That's 0 for his last 4.
It's not expected at all from a really good shooter in Aiden Byrne. Howard needs to start getting stops on defense here. Oh, and Royer gets called.
If he would have kept his hands up, that might have gotten the break there, but as soon as he brings him down, that's going to be a foul.
A little bit of a karate chop there. Not going to get away with that one.
And Bacon at the line. Mercer drills it. Mercer is 5 for 5. I'm trying to jinx him. Six for 6. Bacon's only missed 2 free throws, and that's the difference in this game. Elder's missed 8.
Yep. So Bacon stretches the lead to 6. Not sure who the foul is on there. Looks like he's saying white foul.
Yeah, white 12 underneath, but he's going to count the 3-point basket.
So that's after the basket.
Yeah.
So I believe was that Byrne that hit that 3?
Yeah, Aiden Byrne hit the 3. So but it's going to be a 1-and-1 for Cromer here at the other end.
Yep.
Well, maybe this guy can miss one. Man, another one. Wow.
Good free throw shooting team in this.
And that's actually, that didn't matter. That was a double bonus, it looks like. So Royer gets a second. All right, they missed one there. 45-41. Elder down by 4. 3:36 remaining.
Byrne with a wide open 3. Short. Warrior stays with the rebound.
And he got his arm grabbed by 5.
Flowers, yep.
Royer's going to go to the line. All right, Joe, we need some free throws here. Can you make them? It's all double bonus the rest of the way, Casey. 2 shots.
Yep, like we've said.
And another brick.
A plethora of times. It's going to come down to free throws. And Elder's struggling here at the line this second half.
That's 11 misses for the Panthers. 11 misses.
Cut that in half and we're up 1.
12 misses.
Looks like they're going to get
double foul.
Okay. Double, yep. Bryson Murs and Flowers picks up. Is that his 4th?
Yeah.
Double foul. Number 23 for Elder. Bryson Murs.
So the double foul results in a jump ball.
No, it results in it should miss. Well,
This ref down here just said jump.
okay, I guess it is. Whoever gets the possession.
So now the arrow will favor the Panthers after that one. So that could come into play in this next 3 minutes.
Elder down 4.
Looking to push the ball a little bit. Murs flies above. Can't connect on the little 5-foot floater.
Another empty possession for the Panthers. They just cannot get this gap any closer than 4, whether it be in a possession or on a free throw. Mercer.
It's a little strong there off the backboard. He might have broke the backboard a little bit there. An excellent pass there by Buxton up to Luby. Finishes.
Down 2 and timeout, Elder. All right, 45-43. We got a real barn burner here, KC. As we said, Elders missed 12 free throws, and they're down 2.
We'll see what Elder does here on defense. If they look to get a little pressure, they'll sit back in their little half-court man.
Well, you'll have to see what kind of discipline Bacon can play with here. They got a 2-point lead. They do not have to shoot. There is no shot clock in high school basketball. There's been some discussion that there should be a 30-second shot clock, but there is not one currently in the state of Ohio, so they do not have to shoot, but it's awful hard for a team to go a minute or so in possession and not shoot.
Yeah, so
Elder, of course, both teams with 10 fouls, any foul will result in 2 free throws, so you don't necessarily want to foul. You want to play good defense, force them into a bad shot or possibly a turnover. So on the floor for Elder is Cluxton, Beck, Byrne, Luby, and Royer. Again, that 4-guard offense.
And Elder will stick with the half-court man here.
And Bacon with a similar 4 perimeter players along with Halal, who's sort of a post player, but he brings Royer away from the basket as well.
Setting screens in the middle.
Tate
Oh,
back out to Halal. Flowers has several threes in this game. Gives it up to McGee. Flowers back to Edmondson. He likes to drive. And they call Cluxton for a hold. Unbelievable.
I thought his hands were pretty much straight up there. Must have got a little body on him. So he'll head to the line and look to connect with 2 free throws here, as they are just about perfect from the free throw line. I think they've missed, what, 2 free throws?
They've missed 3.
3.
Edmondson makes his. He's now 2 for 2. Puts his team up by 3. 46-43 with 2:04 remaining here at the pit. And there's a rim wrecker.
So it's
Rebound to Royer. That's what we like. Those are tired legs there, Casey. Results in that missed free throw.
Oh, no.
Oh, they're going to call Royer for sticking that leg out. You cannot set a screen with your legs any wider than your shoulder width, and he definitely did it there.
Yep.
He wanted to make sure he got his guy there, and you really don't have to do that. That's just inexperience.
Yep, so Elder once again on the defensive side of the ball.
Down 3.
So this is a huge possession right here. They need a big stop. Luby starting it off with the good defense up top.
Tate
Cluxton
with the
gets
jump
set,
stop.
and another charge call. There we go.
Cluxton gets it back.
I've never seen so many charge calls in one game.
Yep, they have been.
I love it, though. I love it.
These guys are leaving their feet and seeing if the Zebras will change their mind, but they've been consistently calling charges all night.
So Elder brings the ball up. Cluxton's got it with just about a minute and a half left to go in regulation. Elder down 3 points.
They don't need a three here.
No, definitely not. Unless they get a wide open shot, just get to the basket like Luby just did. Quick layup. Excellent job there by Matthew Luby.
Elder down 1, 46-45. What can Roger Bacon do? Do they have the discipline to not shoot with a minute left? They don't have to.
Oh, and Luby got caught cheating a little bit there.
And Tate
pays the price there as Tate finishes with an easy layup. Roger Bacon with the pressure.
Elder down 3. Coach going to let him play it here or going to call a timeout? Looks like he's going to let him play it.
Yep, it looks like he just called that timeout.
There's your timeout.
Yep.
Okay, see if he gets Willard or Aiden Byrne set up for a three here.
With 40.8 seconds to go in regulation, Elder trails Roger Bacon 48-45.
And you may look to see something similar to what we had on the last possession with Bacon overplaying that three-point line and letting an Elder player take it to the hoop for 2, because 2 isn't going to kill him.
Oh yeah, and that's fine.
What we need is one of these and ones, which we haven't been able to get.
Yeah, Elder's been.
Let's see what Coach Joe, the show, has drawn up here. Side out, Elder lined up across and throws into the backcourt to Cluxton.
So they must have some
motion kind of offense here. Cluxton's going to cut around a double screen. He's going to screen and come out. There he pops out, but Bacon was ready for
and
it.
He fires the contested three. That's it. Excellent shot there by Cluxton. Still 20 seconds left to go. Elder needs some good defense here. Excellent defense here by Mers. Warrior steps out.
Bacon's coach does not call a timeout.
5 seconds.
Zuri Edmondson.
Uh-oh, corner for the three for the win, and it's
off the top
close.
Of the backboard. Well, as I was going to say before, Casey, when I said Elder hadn't had the lead since 2-0, I was going to say they had a chance to tie it, and I was going to say we could go to overtime.
Yep.
And here we are. What a shot by Willard Cluxton. That's his 5th three of the game. And, of course, foul trouble you're looking at right now. Royers with 4, Luby's with 4, Byrne with 4, and on the other side, Flowers and Halal with 4. So we would love to get Flowers out of there, but we don't want to have Luby or Byrne out or Royer. They've all played excellent here down the stretch. So at the end of regulation, we're tied up. Elder with 30 points in the second half, outscoring Roger Bacon 30-20 in the second half, down 28-18 at half, and we're tied at 48 at the end of regulation.
Yeah, Coach Schoenfeld's halftime speech must have been pretty good because Elder came out fighting.
Well, and that was, that was your typical Elder play there. Cluxton gave it up after bringing it across the middle, ran it down to set it down screen, and then popped out over a screen from Royer and made that three.
Yeah, excellent shot there as he was contested by Flowers. Knocking down that
Cluxton
three.
Really mostly known as a ball handler and an assist man, but really that's a good call. That was knocked out by number 11, who went over the top of Mers to get it. No call, but except the out of bounds to Elder. So that means the possession arrow goes in favor of the Spartans, but Elder gets the ball. 4 minutes in high school for overtime, so we're at 3:50 and counting. Cluxton with another.
Hits Mars in the paint.
Oh, and short, but got his own rebound. Hammered down. He says, I got the ball, but son, you followed through with a karate chop on that dude, and that's Halal's fifth. He's out. You did get the ball, but you also got his arm.
That was a straight karate chop. A couple of subs here for the Panthers. Anthony Holmes and Eric Beck check in. Big free throws here by Bryson Mers.
And another miss for the Panthers. 13.
And knocks down the second one. So Elder's got a 1-point lead with 3:40 to go in overtime.
Edmondson to Flowers. McGee overplayed by Mers. Tate overplayed by Luby. Edmondson guarded by Cluxton. Flowers wants to drive. That's a travel.
A few steps there.
Unbelievable. That's a Euro step and a half.
There's been a few of those missed calls there.
Yep.
Where Elder fans are frustrated.
Anthony Holmes playing in the pivot here. Top of the key. That's a passing position for the Elder offense. Elder now with the lead does not have to shoot. They want a good shot here, a good possession.
A little bit of patience. Maybe they'll get some kind of opening for a quick layup.
They want to cut that backdoor cut possibly. There it was. Oh, there's a push away.
Another flop.
And some acting.
He's also on the soccer team.
Nice. I get you now. I didn't know what that meant. I thought you wanted to say he was in the drama club, but I get the soccer team. Yeah, the soccer players do act a little bit. And Elder's going to call a timeout.
30-second timeout.
So Coach Joe the Show with 401 victories in his career is going to talk it over with his Elder Panthers. 4-3 on the year, fought back from a over 10-point deficit. At one point they were down 28-14. Roger Bacon had doubled them up. And now they find themselves in the lead, 49-40 with 2:30 remaining in the game. And Coach Joe, I'm sure, telling them, look, we can run offense and offense and offense. We do not have to shoot. They have to foul us.
Right.
And if I was Roger Bacon, I would foul because Elder has missed 13 free throws in this game.
That's a good point.
But we'll see how long this possession goes before we get a backdoor cut, a layup, or some other kind of shot, or if Elder pulls it back out and does not shoot and says, we will not shoot until you foul us. So we'll see what happens. This is a great experience for this team. It's going to help them as GCL play opens up here in another week or so, Casey. Now, you know, normally the Elder varsity team would be going on a nice Florida trip at this point, but over Christmas break, but that's not happening this year. Not sure why. If it wasn't they weren't getting the kind of competition that they would want to get down there in Florida, and didn't want to spend any time down there, but they'll be here in town. They'll be playing Schroeder Padilla School next week, and then also Lakota West. Cluxton with the ball. Backdoor cut to Royer. You want to be careful there, Joe. And he misses the layup and can't get the rebound. Bacon down one. Flowers. Been handling the ball a lot. McGee off a screen.
Good defense
underneath,
there by Mers.
and he lost it.
So here comes
3-on-1 break.
Burns
Royer.
And one, there's that and one.
And he got fouled.
Excellent dish there by Byrne as Royer finishes.
That's a great finish by Joe Royer as well. A little finger roll. Went up to the rim and snuck its way over.
So we got a chance to make it a two-possession game here.
And that was the 5th foul on Flowers, so he's out.
Yep.
That's nice.
That is big for the Panthers.
All right, Joe, let's finish it off here. Give me a three-point play, man.
Quick overtime stat coming in from my man Adam Duell, who unfortunately couldn't be here with us tonight. Last time Elder had an overtime game was in January of 2015.
Nice.
When they beat Moeller 42-41, when I think it was
Frankie Hoffmeyer
hit a baseline.
Yep. Actually, it was an inbounds play. He faked the baseline jumper and went in for a layup.
Yep.
It was awesome. I saw it from right here in the crow's nest.
So
and Elder up by 4 now as they convert the first and one. And Joe Royer takes with 4 fouls, is not in on defense. They're going to keep him back in on offense if they need it. Cluxton against Edmondson. A little teardrop, and Cluxton corrals it. Elder up 4 with 1:40. Cluxton needs to get across the timeline in 10 seconds. He gets it to Luby. Luby's get hammered by 33, no call. Backdoor cut, they saw him. Everybody on the far side saw that, and they said, look for him. Then don't shoot the 3. We do not need the 3. Everybody's a coach here.
Just keeping
this
the ball
guy's
moving.
all over Luby, no call. Mers, they're going to want to foul him. He's missed a lot. Very handsy. There's a foul against Byrne. He's missed a few. Mercer. Munson, sorry, not Mercer. I've been calling him Mercer.
Correction, February 20th of 2015 was the last overtime game.
There we go. But we remember Moeller.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? I remember that game because
LaSalle,
I came back. Oh, it was a LaSalle game?
That's
what you got? Yeah, because LaSalle was when Joey Sabato had a 3-point play.
Yep, I know.
And
exactly.
Mitch, what was his name? Mitch.
For LaSalle?
No, Mitch for us. He was.
Moorhead?
Yeah, Mitch Moorhead made a great save on a missed free throw and got it back to Sabato, and then he made a 3-point play.
Oh.
They're going to call a push on Luby. That's his 5th.
So Elder's got a 5-point lead with one minute.
That was almost a great play by Luby to get that ball back, that loose ball, but he did push, and the Zebra caught him.
So Roger Bacon will have a chance to make this a three-point game.
With 1:14, that's a lifetime, especially with double fouls on everybody here. So this is going to be Edmondson. Edmondson missed his last free throw. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Back iron there. I got him, Casey. He's now 2 for 4.
And we'll definitely see press here from Roger Bacon.
Elder down 4. Cluxton, you want the ball in his hands. He's probably our best free throw shooter. Byrne getting hammered. No call. Cluxton with a pick. No call.
Now foul him.
There we go. Got him. That's the 4th on Edmondson. He's probably their best ball handler that's left. Joe Schoenfeld calls the rest of the team over since Willard's going to get 2 anyway to talk strategy. You can do that. And now they do have to take a spot on a line now. My scorebook doesn't have enough room for the 3s or the free throws that Willard Cluxton has taken here, so I'm just guessing with his total number.
And
24, I think, is what I've got, but I could be wrong. Tate back to Munson. McGee to the new player, 33. Unbelievable that he would shoot a 3 coming cold off the bench.
And here Cluxton gets fouled again, so they'll send him back to the line. Still plenty of time. 46 seconds left on the clock.
Cluxton, I've got him 8 for 11 from the free throw line. One 2-point basket and 5 threes. That gives me 20. It gives him 25 in my book, but I could be wrong. 26.
And here comes Holmes back into the game for Royer.
Yep. You don't want Royer to get that 5th foul if you can handle it. You want him in on offense. He's probably the best finisher of the big guys we got. Another miss.
And you got Holmes, who probably can move a little bit quicker defensively.
Back to
Firing
Tate,
up threes
long.
now.
There's a push off. He
Yep,
got away
yep,
with it, and
and,
now they're going to give it to
Byrne or
Beck or Byrne.
Yep.
They gave it to Byrne, and he's out.
Players are starting to drop here. Lots of fouls in the second half as Byrne picks up his 5th.
Elder with a 6-point lead, 36 seconds left. This is Adam Trigg Holdman in there for the Spartans.
So now, looks like we're going to...
He's a sophomore guard, 3-point shooting specialist.
Joe Royer back into the game.
Have no idea why they're allowing those substitutes in on the first free throw. You're not supposed to do that. This is double bonus here.
Well, we did have to get Byrne out, but
I
think
think
Royer should have stayed back there.
Yeah, right. I mean, well, is that who they subbed for?
Yep. Well, yeah.
It looked like they made two subs, but they didn't really.
Yep.
Maybe if you make one for a guy that leaves, you're allowed to make 2. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Yep, sounds good to me.
So 55 to 50.
Trigg Holdman makes 1 out of 2, 55-50.
36 seconds left.
Byrne does a good job there, and Willard's just going to hold up.
Oh, and they call it.
Oh my goodness, what a call.
But I think that possession error is with the. Oh no, it's not. It's with.
It should be for us.
It's with Roger Bacon.
No, remember the jump to start the overtime was knocked out of bounds by Bacon.
Yep.
But we had the ball. They judged that we had it, and then it was knocked out by Bacon.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh no, it is our possession.
So it's wrong on the scoreboard. No, yeah, it is Roger
The
Bacon's ball.
scoreboard's right, and the arrow on the table is right. It should be Bacon's ball.
Yep.
That's correct. So we just got to stop the 3 here. Willard's got to keep. Edmondson.
Fires up a 3. Hits
Got it. Timeout. That's a good play.
So now Roger Bacon cuts it to 2 with just under 30 seconds to go. So Coach Schoenfeld will get a quick chance to talk over what he wants to do here after the made free throws.
Yep, they're going to want to run that. They're going to be able to run the baseline after a made basket here. So Byrne is going to be able to do what he did last time. And what Willard has to do is make sure that he keeps moving the ball or keeps dribbling so that he doesn't get tied up like he did in the last time in the corner. Or if he can get pass right out of that trap right away back to Byrne, we could try that. But I think they want the ball in Cluxton's hands because he's our most accurate free throw shooter. He's, like I said, 9 for 13, which isn't terrible, but probably our best chance. You don't want Royer shooting. Royer's 1 for 4. Mers is 1 for 4. Royer's 1 for 3. Jake Burns 1 for 2. Aiden Byrne was only 3 for 7. They could do the old run, go out of bounds and throw it across if they need to get it in. Or they could try going long. Of course, Matthew Luby, the quarterback, isn't in there. He had a really nice pass in the Cooper game going long to Royer. You know, that's a connection that'll be on the grass, on the turf pit next fall.
And that's been going on since first grade.
There you go. Since first grade.
Dynamic duo right there. Royer goes deep. This is what we saw. Cluxton loses a shoe, but he gets it back into back. Cluxton slipping all over the floor, and he just got clotheslined.
And that's a foul on Munson, and that's his 4th.
Good job by Cluxton staying with it there as he lost the shoe. He was slipping all over the place. But keeps things.
2-point game with still 23 seconds, so Cluxton needs to make at least one of these, and we'd like to see him make them both.
Yep, huge free throws here. This is what he practices so hard for, though. He's ready for this moment. He's confident. Connects with the first one.
Gives his team a 3-point lead, so Roger Bacon can only tie as long as Elder does not foul on the 3-point shot. And misses the second.
20 seconds left to go in the first overtime here.
Timeout, Bacon.
Just going straight down the floor. No one stopped him in for a layup.
Yeah, they just wanted to protect the 3-point line there, so 1 point. This is like March Madness in December.
December Madness, I like that. So again, Elder's going to come up with some kind of out-of-bounds play to get it in here. Probably see something similar here with the Royer going deep. Cluxton coming off the screen. Hopefully he keeps his shoes on this time, though.
Looks like there's a little discussion as to how many timeouts everybody has. They're checking the scorebooks. Maybe how many fouls certain people have.
Lots of them this game.
Well, if we could get Josiah McGee, who just went the length of the court on that last possession, to foul here on defense, that would get him out because he's got 4 in my book. That would be the 3rd Spartan to hit the pine with 5 fouls, be disqualified. Elders had 2 disqualified as well. Byrne and Luby, 2 of their best ball handlers and usually reliable foul shooters. So we'll see. I'm sure they're going to try to get the ball in the hands of Willard Cluxton. Cluxton, of course, has only made 1 out of 2 his last 3 trips to the line. Unofficially in my scorebook, he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for 15. So he's shooting 67%.
Yep.
If my McNicholas math works for me. Eric Beck goes long. Willard Cluxton is the second one. And he gets pushed by
And if you're Elder, that's just who you
Bird.
want getting the ball, getting to the line.
All right, Willard, let's see if you can make them both this time.
1-point ball game with 15.7 to go in the first overtime here.
I've got Cluxton with 27 unofficially, so let's see. He's just about half of Elder's points. Oh my goodness.
Just can't catch a break here as it rolls in and out.
Makes the second. 2-point game.
15 seconds left.
Timeout Bacon.
So they looks like they got 2 timeouts each here.
11.4 seconds. Well, if you're Elder, if you're Bacon, what do? You guess you go for the tie here, try to drive it in, see if you can get fouled.
Quick shot.
Or you could drive and then kick it back out for the 3 to win it. Edmondson, number 1, made that really tough 3 to tie the game near the end of regulation. Of course, to put Bacon up by 3, and then Cluxton made the 3 that tied us at 48. So Elder outscoring Bacon 9-7 so far here in overtime. But 11.4 seconds, that's a lifetime in basketball. We've got the other sophomore out there, number 33, Trig Holdman. He shot the 3 for Bacon at the end of regulation.
So we'll see. It looks like they got timeout.
Timeout.
Didn't like what he saw there.
Or he's got 2 to use, so why not use one?
Yeah.
He's going to check his defense here after Bacon showed what they were going to do, but maybe they were anticipating that, and that was a dummy lineup. We'll have to see.
Just at first glance there, it looked like they were sending number 33 to the corner here to try and get a quick pass in here for a shot.
Well, what you have to watch here, Casey, is the throwback to the guy who was out of bounds.
Yep.
And if they bring number 1 to trigger it in, they're going to try to throw it back to him for the 3. That's what I'm thinking, but we'll see.
That's the play I run with my 7th grade Lord's
There you
Tigers.
go. And you know Flowers is out and Tate is out, so you got McGee in there. You got Bird, number 2. You got
33.
is Trig Holdman, right? Well, they got Bird bringing it in. Oh, 22 Tate is still out there.
So it looks like they're lining up in the same box formation. We'll see if they set the screen, get it to the corner. Burns got to be extra careful here looking for the, oh, okay.
Throws it into the backcourt.
10
and
seconds.
There's a screen for Edmondson.
Oh.
Back to McGee for 3. He makes it. Timeout. Joe called time. .8 seconds left.
Elder has 0 timeouts now. So there, Cluxton was thinking after the screen, he went underneath it, not thinking we're going to shoot a 3. They're getting to the basket.
Right.
He
wanted to protect the layup. That was an ice water shot there by McGee. He's made their last 2. He made a basket and a 3-pointer. That's crazy. 5 points in the last 30 seconds. That was a long 3, too. That was several feet beyond the arc. So with 2.8, you're looking for something long here, possibly, or at least to half court, so that you can get something off. Hey, how about bringing Michael Bittner into the game to throw a pass? What do you think?
I guess he's still kind of injured, isn't he, from football season?
Yeah, I know his knee is bad. I was wondering whether he could still hoist one up there.
I was with him and Kyle Trishner last night, and they were both talking about...
We need the Christian Leitner play here.
Yeah. It looks like they added about 0.7 seconds back to the clock, so we went from 2.8 to 3.5. Yep. 2.7. So Elder sets up.
And look at this. Bacon choosing not to guard the inbounder. So there's the long pass to Royer. He's got it. No call. Get in. Oh. How about that? They did not call a charge on Royer, and if Royer makes the free throw, makes the layup, we win the game. Wow.